Hey gang, what's up? We are back for gosh, what is it, part 4? Yeah, part 4 of our Conan series as we are grinding through the 2007 classic title based on Robert E. Howard's Sword and Sorcery Tales. I messed a little bit with the levels for my voice and the in-game audio. It sounded like it was a little loud as I was listening to it last time. Okay, so let's get to it. This part actually is really loud, like it's just stupidly loud. So we are going to the elephant graveyard. Now this is truly an elephant graveyard because it is deep underground. I don't know, there are very few, I think, elephant bones down here if I remember correctly, but I may be proven wrong as we begin to play the game. And there you see the final boss of the level. Looks like an elephant. If you guessed elephant, you're right. We fight a giant necrotic elephant. Cool. So here we are. We are deep underground, and we are going to face off against, surprisingly, like one of the. This is by far and away one of the worst, most annoying enemies in the entire game. This is a giant ape. He is freaking annoying. Even more annoying, if you can imagine, than the lion. Now, you might ask, how? How, King of Breaker? How is he more annoying? You will see. You will see. So we're going to activate that rune triumvirate, and we are going to... hopefully it stays active long enough after we knock this thing. What just happened? How did I just die, guys? I can say that has never happened before. Ever. And I've played this game more than enough. What? I don't... Maybe that was a glitch with the activating the rune and trying to knock down that... We're gonna try it one more time. Yes. We know that there's a big ape coming. Okay, so what I was trying to say was, I believe I was trying to say that the apes, Conan always finds himself facing down apes in his stories. I don't know why, but he does. Okay, hopefully this doesn't kill me. Okay, so I have no idea why that killed me the first time through. That was a super strange glitch. Cool, so I think that we activated the rune triumvirate. Dang, we did. So we got to go do it again. Okay, so we are going to ignore this guy until we get our two-handed weapon. To be honest, these things are so annoying, and we don't have any abilities right now that will really help us take them on. Like we need the two-handed weapons that these guys will give us. So again, we can just ignore this dude. It's not really that big a deal. The cutscene blocks him out of this area. We don't got to worry about him.
The woman is out.
And here's Akana. We have to rescue our lady.
Come any closer and I'll kick your teeth in.
Yes, you will. Cool. So let's do it. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take this weapon from this dude.
So I can rip your guts out.
The woman is our sacrifice.
Parrying is the easiest way to do that. For whatever reason, I am not parrying well this time. There we go. So let's get this, and let us kick this guy's teeth in. I know you guys are probably like, Ben, stop trying to parry this dude. I just gotta. So I'm going to show you guys. We're going to have the red apes show up. I'm going to show you why they're so annoying. So this ability. So it does very little damage, but they can turn the entire time. So there's no safe way to avoid it. They have that attack there, so they have this big thing, but it doesn't really matter because you have King's Execution. They beat the living crap out of Akana. Kind of a jerk move. That guy is now beating his chest on her. Doesn't really matter. you can skip the cutscene in which they, they take her down low, where he grabs her and takes her. But because we are a big fan of that young lady, we are going to follow her down the below. There's actually nothing up there. I don't know why I jumped there. So one of the things that I typically end up doing, obviously, if we're running this game, we want to avoid everything about these stupid guys because they take forever to kill. And aside from giving us, the occasional rune, they're just not worth it. Look at how long it takes for them to finish this, and you can't get around them once they've started. So we use the King's Execution to take them out. Did I mention sometimes things like that, some destructible objects will give you health? Well, they do. Cool. So we bopped him in the face. The other ape, if you reveal him, he will begin throwing stones at you. As long as you keep one of these guys sort of in front of you, you can't be hit, which is cool. Oh, so annoying. So, just the easiest way to do it is to avoid them when they do that, and then just follow through with your King's Execution. Stygian Skewer obviously does not work on these guys. They are massive, and yeah. You can't actually dodge those abilities when you're that close. And then, that's right, dodging backwards from those things is really difficult to avoid. So it's easy. It's better to just dodge to the right or left. Cool. So, didn't really need that health, but why not? Oh, also another great way to avoid a lot of these fights is just Stone Prison. So we're gonna see 4 dudes come down.
Bastards.
If we can... Okay, we got 3.
One less dog in the streets.
That's not bad. Cool. So we're gonna break his shield, and we are going to show you guys what parrying truly looks like. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Oh, we didn't get it, but that's okay. We'll carve him up here. We're a whirlwind of steel and death. Cool. So we just as long as you're these guys have access to that ability. The other apes don't really use it all that often, even though they have access to it. Oh, and they can, turns out, they can shoot forward in midair. A little bit annoying, but not that big a deal. An ape will come through this wall, where there's a lady that we should definitely help if we want her her runes. We're only in it for the runes. We don't actually care about their well-being. Thank you for the 100 runes, lady.
Take me and crush me with your hand.
And no, this is a children's game. I kid you not. So we are also going... Oh, we don't even need that health. We are doing just fine. Let's see how many guys we can get with our Stone Prison. I think there's a few more guys waiting for us down here. At least a couple more apes. I think there's 2 more in this area. And I think there's health back here, right? Maybe not. There it is. Cool, so we have an ape we have a couple of apes. Didn't get it off. So it turns out that King's Execution has such a... and they stopped us. Ugh. I don't even want to fight them, they're so annoying. I don't even get a ton of runes from them, they just... Oh, they're so annoying. Yeah, let's hit them in the face with some rocks. I'm sure I hit somebody. What is kind of nice is you can dodge out of those attacks. Oh, so those guys have, or our little friends here. They have a they do have a ability that sort of, it's like an AOE ground strike. Again, not that cool. It's not that worrisome in any way, shape, or form. But King's Execution is your best friend. Okay. We have another lady down here. And we're collecting. Wow, we're at 18. Why are we? Do the apes really give you so much? Okay, let's buy some stuff then. I want to do Mitra's Hand. I'm a big fan. And I eventually, so Captain's Rush and Giant's Crush are fairly useless abilities, as is Heavy Strike Finisher. To be honest, everything pales in comparison to King's Execution. But let's get Mitra's Hand. It's a pretty fun ability, to be honest. Okay, so I think we've got some apes. You can tell because they. Okay, so we are just gonna run around while this guy does his dumb. He does his dumb thing. Did I mention that that dodge rolling? So I want to explain dodge rolling really quickly. So dodge rolling, I believe I explained this even in the first mission. But essentially, what you do is this, right? That's a standard combo. But if you dodge roll while you're in the animation for one of the moves, so if you're in the animation for that kick, you dodge and it doesn't come out, you can dodge and then you'll get the final hit. That's what's so important about canceling at the animation of that kick so that you can get to the King's Execution strike faster. It's super cool and important because it allows you to kill things way easier. And so that's sludge. It's bad sludge. Cool. And you know what? Because there's that right there, just screw you, dude. You're so annoying. Okay, what do we have here? We have a couple of guys that are up to no good. Basically making trouble in the neighborhood. Let's go grab this health. We'll grab this health just for fun. Again, keeping in mind that we just have to record, or keep in mind the amount of damage that we've done to an enemy, so that we can kill him with either uppercut or let's see what other abilities we have that will give us health on kill. So uppercut will, I believe Outlaw's hilt does as well. Let's just get it. Let's just show it off. Okay, and Stygian Skewer Flang. So if you kill somebody with that guy always does those weird visual glitches. We don't care about this dude. He's going to be stuck doing that for forever. We'll get these. We'll hop out of the black sludge. And that guy, actually, I don't think he even cares. Let's see if we can get all these guys in a row.
I'll cleave your skull to the teeth.
Let's see if we can. Okay. Bopped him. Such a stupid attack. And this is that was the third hit of your third strike finish or whatever. But what we really wanted to show off was this. Boom! That will stun normal enemies. And we dodged right into him as opposed to away from him. When they do this, is actually a good time to either go grab health from any of the health drops or to hit them in the face. So like right here, we could get that health drop while he's being dumb. And then demolish him with the King's Execution. We get to free another lady here.
I didn't expect
which I know she appreciates. She doesn't want to be in this elephant graveyard any more than we do. There we go. Got this annoying dude. Let's see if we can land. No, too far away. Literally. Oh, you're so annoying. So the reason why King's Execution didn't come out there is because I hit Y to actually land the ability, and I had already dodged. So that was kind of a shame, but allows us to master Outlaw's hilt a little bit quicker. Cool. So let's get this. Let's chop this up. We have a gray ape over here. He always throws something as his first attack. It is kind of nice that the game, that Conan auto-targets. Like, it's just useful. We also get to watch these apes melt into the ground. Where's he going? Okay, I wasn't sure if he was gonna keep going or not. Actually, let's do this. So this guy, we don't care about him. We just want him out of our way. And we want to level up our Outlaw's Hilt. Plus, we don't want to come all the way back up here, so let's grab this armor power up. We're actually almost done with this chapter. We just have a couple of other things to do in this room to get us out of here. So we want to activate the armor power rune triumvirate. And we're going to do that right now. So we are going to unlock the door to the boss room, where we are going to rescue Akana. And we are going to activate this rune triumvirate, and we are going to avoid all of the enemies that are going to throw themselves at us. It's not super important that we fight them. They're all dumb and easy to beat. We just don't really feel like it right now. More apes. More damn dirty apes. They are everywhere. They are so dumb and annoying. Okay. Actually, you know what? Now that I remember that we actually have that, I should have just froze them all. I forgot that once you refill your armor power, you actually get you get a total refill. So we would have gotten 2. Let's pop this bad boy. And let's fill up our. Let's free. Oh no, that was a little hasty. But we can do this, and I do kind of want to show kind of a neat strat to getting. Oh, you guys. So one of the things you can do after parrying, you don't actually need to follow up with any kind of strike, but you can. You know, it allows that one-hit KO, but if you know you aren't going to kill the enemy and you do want to just crank out some extra damage, what you can do is it puts them in a fair bit of hit stun, so you can do whatever you want afterwards. After the parry. So going for a stun strike is pretty good. So this is to keep you from weird ass visual glitch. Let's see if we can get all these guys in one go. Cool.
They're going to sacrifice
So
me to their elephant
that is
god.
Akana. She is yelling from behind this door, and how the living heck that she can yell through a fudge ton of metal is I don't know how it's possible. If you don't want to fight those 2 dudes, you don't have to. All you have to do is jump into that giant thing of bolters there, and you will not have to worry about it. That's a little speedrun strat that you can take to the bank and use if you want.
Conan!
Cool. So here we are with Akana. We think that silly lady getting captured. I'm gonna save you easy. No, by Crom, you are not. We have a giant magical god elephant skeleton that we have to fight. Super easy. Do you know why? King's Execution. Do you see that damage? Stupid. First phase, over. Now he's all mad, and he is going to give us access. Okay, no he's not. So, that ground slam can open one of 2 spots here on the map. And then you wait for him to do this, you jump, and then you jump off of his face up here. We dump a bunch of fire into the tar that he is in, the whatever scary black goo that eats away at our health if we fall in it. and then we're back to the starting phase. So that initial stop that unlocked this area, which then closes up. So let's avoid that and land another King's Execution. Ooh. So this guy he has a fairly standard pattern. You cannot block that. Those are block breakers, as you can probably imagine. This is great for us though. We can land all the hits. So this is no big deal, but getting hit by those suckers is brutal. What we really want to do is make sure that we are, like the best pattern is to get the, whatchamacallit, to get him. Ooh, gotta jump on there. Otherwise we're going to take a lot of unnecessary damage. What we really want for him to do is that scream that he does. It is really easy to dodge. It's stupid easy to dodge, and it has a ton of recoil. It takes a long for him to recover. It has a lot of recovery. Cool. So we're not done quite yet, as it might seem. As much as it might seem that we are. Nope. We walk across, and of course the angry skeleton elephant guy is even more mad. I'm going to pick up a little extra health here. So that move is really the move that he just did. It's really hard to dodge. I would say it's almost impossible. This ground stomp, those rocks can combo you. They do a crap ton of damage. Let's see if we can avoid them. So that's what we want to avoid. We want lots of those attacks, because look at how much damage that does. Like, this fight is trivialized by this ability. Oh, he's gonna do it. Okay, so that hurts quite a bit, and but it's not like he will do this until you actually activate this quick time event. That is one thing that I would love to see less of in this game, is quick time events. There are quite a few of them. Some of them very, very annoying and really difficult to deal with, especially on them being on the last boss, Graven. He is really freaking annoying, and there are some quick time events that you actually can't. They play too fast for you to see. That's happened to me a couple of times, where I literally can't even see what's happening, what the boss is doing. No, we didn't want that. Let's see if we can land. Okay, cool. Okay, so like, ooh, nice. That was great. We avoided that. Now the. Whoa. Man, we were getting lucky. Before that, that attack was really difficult to dodge. We got lucky this time, and that is the end of the boss. That's it. Easy as pie. All you need, King's Execution. We rescue Akana. He looks at her lecherously, looks at her like a gross dude. He's like, "Lady, come on, I just saved you." We don't care about the story, do we? We just care about the gameplay. Cool, so that is part 4 done. And stick around. We're going to have more Conan the Barbarian gameplay coming up very soon. Cool. Thanks for watching, gang. We'll see you